What is up, guys? REKLEZ98 back here again, and I'm here with the video on who would win between Jetstream Sam and Silver Samurai. So, I did get some information on Silver Samurai, but unfortunately, I did not get the information on Sam. So, I memorized some of Silver Samurai's abilities. The first one, I'm gonna go with the first one. So, I have the abilities and powers of Jetstream Sam right here. So, but I'll go with Silver Samurai first before I get to Jetstream Sam. I know, Dr. Kinky, you gave me some advice on I should research them first. I did do it on Silver Samurai, but I completely forgot to do it on Sam. I'm sorry, I was trying to make that happen again. But let's get into this. So what I do know about Silver Samurai is, of course, he's a samurai, of course. You know, he is a master at Kenjutsu, I believe, and a few other martial arts. He carries a teleportation ring, which he can teleport anywhere, granting him what is it? Mobility, I believe, and stealth. And of course, this guy is good at hand-to-hand combat, and I think he was trained in some military ways. He, of course, his sword. He draws all his power from his sword, which can allow him to cut through nearly anything except for hard substances, I believe, like adamantium. So unfortunately, he cannot cut through adamantium. And of course, this guy, what is it? And he carries his katana blade. He carries his throwing stars and a few other weapons. I guess you could say to add more velocity to it. And also, but unlike him, the other samurai, I believe, is able to fly, and he carries two katana blades. But again, I'm going with the first one. And of course, this guy, he does have, I believe he has a few powers. I'm not sure on that much that he has. I do know he's been able to go toe-to-toe with a few of the advanced Marvel fighters. He has worked with Viper. Sorry if I'm breathing weird. But yeah, so that's all I know about Silver Samurai, or stuff that I was able to memorize, because it's a lot of research. But yeah, so I try to memorize a few things. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm not trying to be lazy either. I'm just trying to get enough facts that I can. So yeah, and again, he's an expert martial artist, and he wears, of course, the steel armor, but he wears like the alloy steel armor. And so yes, and I believe I don't think it's indestructible, but I think it does kind of take time for it to get destroyed. I mean, Wolverine can cut through it, and so can Raiden, so yeah, so just a few examples. But now on Jetstream Sam. So, of course, yeah, I knew this already, that Sam did not have a lot of cybernetic enhancements. That was when Raiden killed him, and he didn't know until he finished him off. As Raiden discovered upon killing him, yeah. His body was nearly all original. The only enhancement was that of his arm. Yeah, his I believe it was like a black arm or a gray arm, or like some kind of different color arm. Much like Solid Snake, the rest of his exoskeleton suit enhanced his strength, durability, speed, and agility as a means of matching up to other cyborgs. I knew that from the beginning, if you remember. So I know some of this stuff. I just got to research it. And of course, yeah, he displayed a great skill in his usage of his Murasama blade, or sword, aka the high frequency blade. Despite only wearing an exoskeleton pre-2016, he was able to fight against Blade Wolf and one of Desperado's Metal Gear Rays, as well as confronting Armstrong in his peak condition. In terms of sheer combat ability, he was skilled enough to be able to continually fight Raiden even when disarmed by the latter. Furthermore, beyond his skills in using Brazilian Kenjutsu under the Rodriguez New Shadow School, he demonstrated sufficient knowledge in hand-to-hand martial arts, capable of fighting against Raiden barehanded, as well as using a defensive throwing technique that is very reminiscent of judo. Sam could also read people's skills and personalities very easily, demonstrated when he quickly learned that Raiden was self-taught and restrained in his rage. He tended to taunt his opponents in order to sway their focus. So I knew some of that stuff. Not everything, but I knew some of it. And you know, this is actually a pretty good one. Mr. Kinky, who asked me. No, this was actually as good as the other one he requested me to do, the Monsoon versus Magneto one. This is actually a pretty close matchup. But Honestly, I really think Sam would win because his sword can cut through any metal, including adamantium. You know, um, and yeah, also I forgot. Yeah, for the Silver Samurai, yeah, mobility and stealth. Yeah, I think mobility was like was the one I kind of missed. But yeah, also I forgot he is the first Silver Samurai is a mutant with the ability to generate a Tachyon, I think Tachyon field with which he can surround anything. He commonly uses his power on his sword. I said that, enabling it to cut through nearly anything except substances as hard as adamantium. He possesses a teleportation ring, which allows him to teleport. Yeah, as a self-styled samurai, he is a master of kenjutsu and other martial arts. That's why I try to say kenjutsu. He specializes in edged weapons, hand-to-hand combat, and military tactics. That's what I meant to say. He usually wears a suit of lightweight steel alloy body armor, modeled after traditional samurai armor, but made of modern protective materials. And yeah, he has extensive knowledge of the operations of criminal organizations due to his shady past, which he now uses in the service of his government to combat such organizations. He is an expert in the history of and customs of the samurai class Bushido. So this is a good one, you know. But honestly, I think Sam would win because of the most important fact that he can cut through any metal. Not anything, but yeah, I mean, it's been explained. He can cut through any metal. So, and yeah, Silver Samurai may have the edge in, like, maybe in the field as far as being more stealth. But I mean, I believe it just said that Sam was able to. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, he got slayed by Raiden, but he was able to hang in there, you know? And he was this close to killing Raiden before Raiden got his new body. Of course, he got lucky. But yeah, I think Sam would win here. I mean, it just seems, I mean, technically, yes, Silver Samurai would probably have the edge, again, in stealth and mobility, but I think Sam is more faster, though. I think he's more faster than Silver Samurai. And, well, yeah, Silver Samurai may be more of a hand-to-hand combat person. I think since, of course, swords will be involved, I think Sam has the edge here. I mean, we saw what he did, you know, in Metal Gear Rising. So, yeah, so I'm giving this one a Jetstream Sam. I think he would win. But now, that's not saying Samurai is weak, you know. He's definitely strong. You know, he knows, you know, he's mastered Bushido. He's mastered a few other martial arts. But I think Sam would win here. So yes, so that was my thoughts on that. And Dr. Kinky, I'm sorry that I didn't take your advice. You know, research the guys before. Don't worry, man. I promise you next time I do this, I promise I'll do that. I'm so sorry, but I will do that next time. And again, if you have any other requested fights on who would win between whoever, leave them in the comment section. I love doing these videos, guys. I love doing them. I loved my past ones: Armstrong, Colossus, Magneto, Monsoon, and then I had Blade versus Vamp, and now I have this one. So I love these videos. Keep them coming. More requested videos on who would win. And if you have any info on why Silver Samurai would win, leave it in the comment section. But until then, guys, REKLEZ98 signing out.